The Daily Purge. Here we are, Monday morning, ready to rock and roll. Had a great weekend. Myself was in Austria with the kiddies. Had a fantastic time. I loved it. Being with the kids by myself, it was a whole new experience, but I loved it. It was pretty freaking cool. Let me share this around real quick. Hopefully, there we go. Now I'm live. I can share this around real quick, and then we get started. I want to ask you, who the F are you? Who the heck are you? Right? Why am I saying that like that? I mean, everyone knows me here, right? You know me. I know you. You've been here a while, I'm sure. So why am I saying that? Well, I'm saying that because it seems to me that so many people are still struggling with who they are, what they're about, why they are in this world, what it is that they do in this world, what's the impact, how can they get satisfaction and glory and whatever it is that they want out of it. And it's a shame that people revert back to the easy path of doing what society says you're supposed to do, the easy path of what your parents say you're supposed to do, or the easy path of whatever it is, right? And the simple fact is this: you can decide to be yourself every single day. You can decide to be yourself at any single time, right? But most people don't. They try to be like somebody else. What can I do to ride the coattails of some other trend or fad or movement or something? What can I do to leverage a victim mentality or a victimhood in me that I can, like, for instance, I could say I'm a disabled veteran. I could hang that out and use it to my advantage every single day. But that's making me something that I'm not. I'm much more than a disabled veteran, right? Or, there's a million things you can do. I'm a middle class. I could exploit that. I'm middle class and not rich. Or if I'm poor, I'm poor and not middle class. All these kind of things. But that's putting you in. It's pigeonholing you. It's putting you into an identity that's you're not. That's a part of your life. That's where you are at this moment. That doesn't mean that's who you are. And that's why when we talk about in the book of finding your true identity is so important. This is how you're going to uncover the truth inside of you. Hello, good talk, Daniel. This is how you're going to uncover the truth inside of you. How many of you are frustrated right now? No, put it this way. How many of you are super happy right now with everything that you have and everything you're doing, and it's great? And be honest with yourself too. Don't say it's good enough. Yeah, good enough's never enough, right? Good enough is settling for less than what your possibilities are. So what are the things in your life that aren't going as great as you wish they were? And why aren't they going great? Are you trying to make them go great? Are you working to make them go great? Are you pushing to make them go great? Are you changing your attitude? Are you trying to make differences in your life? Or are you just accepting the status quo and say, well, this is how we've always done it, so I got to keep doing it like that? Or I want to grab onto something that's easy to identify myself to get a little bit of a win instead of the big win of being who I really truly am. Who are you really and truly? You know what I mean? Like, it's something that I see more and more specifically now. I'm happy but not overjoyed. There you go, Jose. See, you're still working it out. And that's part of the journey too, brother. Part of the journey is the path, is the way, is cutting through those weeds and through those bushes and trying to find out what it is in you that drives the world differently than everyone else would. This is what we got to try to find out. This is part of what the battle in life is all about. Journey, fight, camp, whatever you want to call it, right? Challenge. That's what it's all about, trying to uncover who you really are. And the older you get, the more I could give a shit about what people think about me or what they think I should do, or, oh, you look like this, or you must be that, or whatever. No, I just want to surprise you every single time you talk to me because I'm going to be me. And there is nobody like me. So I want to reach 5D. So spiritual growth, I want to go higher. And I want my twin flame to unite. There you go, Jessica. Nothing wrong with that. Wanting and desiring and needing and wishing, all those things, right? Bundle them into one. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? Wanting is different than needing and wishing and desiring. They're all different, right? They're all different gradients of energy, I guess you could say. So how can you ball them all together and actually make it happen? Imperfect action, taking steps, creating as you go, making sure that you're creating every single day what you desire in life, what you desire, and demand it. Freaking demand it from the universe. Universe, today's the day. It's happening today. You and me, we have a decision to make, and today it's happening. This is what's going to happen today. Boom. And whether or not you believe in a higher force or God or Allah or the universe or Michael, Archangel Michael, or whoever, just talk and demand it. When I get mad and something ain't going right, I'm going to try to find my way. If not, I'm going to look, tomorrow, when I go to bed at night, like, tomorrow this is happening. I wake up, you hear me? It's happening today. Universe, we're going to bring it. We're going to make this happen today. You hear me? Let's do this. Boom. And then we go as a team and we make it happen. Sometimes we just need to have that internal dialogue telling us what it's all about. We can't wait for that external impulse. We can't wait for that external message. Well, if you're waiting for an external message, this is it, right? Get up off your duff. Get up off your duff. Good day, Shah. Get up off your duff and make something happen. Today's the day. I mean, who the heck are you anyway? Who are you? Can you even tell me who you are? If you can't tell me who you are, read the book, at least the first chapter, right? And you're going to find out who you are and what your two-word moniker is and what your identity statement is. Once you figure that out, you're going to see how you can affect the world, how you can have impact in the world, and how you can make your life enterprise better, how your quality of life will increase, how the radiant value that you create for the world around you, your family, your friends, partners, and kids and whoever, how it's going to increase massively because you know who you are. When you know who you are, you can operate from a place of certainty. And when you're certain, you know what that means. People buy into your certainty. They buy into everything about you when you're certain about what you say, period. It's the energy behind what you say that actually gets their attention and gets them connected to you. All right. This is what I wish for everybody out there. This is what I really, really wish for everybody out there. Dig deep, find out who you are. Forget trying to be somebody else. It's just like in the spiritual realm, right? I'm sure Jessica will agree with me, right? You go to the spiritual realm. I know people that are spiritual, they're so spiritual, they're enlightened, they're amazing, but they're broke, living on a cement floor on a piece of cardboard in Spain because they can't afford anything because they're so enlightened, right? That's not the way. They're trying to be something they're not. Because if they were aligned, they would be wealthy, abundant, and happy in all ways, right? And then you can talk to yourself and say, well, I can be happy with nothing. Yeah, well, you can't help anybody with nothing, right? You can't give from an empty cup, right? So, in part of being a spiritual being, part of contributing to the universe is giving, right? Giving back, not just money, but energy and everything. But you have an empty cup, you can't give back. So there's all these different ways to look at it, Jessica, right? I know you would. I knew you would, right? These are the kind create all, exactly. Create it all. It's up to you. Anybody waiting for something on the outside, forget about it. Do it yourself, right? No one owes you anything, right? You can't expect anything from anyone. Why should they? Why should anybody come to you and say, hey, guess what? I'm going to help you, right? That thing you always wanted, I'm going to give it to you for free. Oh, you need 500K? Here you go. Here's 500K. That's not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen. So forget about it. Drive it, make it your own, set those big goals, run after them, and be aware of what's going on around you so you can see all the opportunities that are actually stacked in your favor to make sure that you're going to succeed. It's incredible how these things happen. I mean, little things. Like today I was talking to Lane. I said, dude, we need a sponsor for our event in Texas. And I said, well, universe, sponsor now. We got to make this happen. And I'm not even kidding. An hour later, I got a message on LinkedIn. Steve, I saw your event. I'd love to talk about it and possibly be a sponsor if that's okay. Boom. You know what I mean? Like it's like, just will it, make it happen. And so the reason I verbalize it is because it makes it real. So if I say, universe, we're doing this right now, I'm basically telling myself, connecting myself to the ether or whatever it is you want to call it, the big energy ball of energy, that this is freaking happening right now. And it's a resonance that I'm sending out. It's a certainty that I'm sending out, right? It's a vibration that I'm sending out into the universe and to the collective, right? Into the collective. And that touches everyone. So it might sound a little woo-woo to you, but it's real shit. I'm telling you, right? It's real shit. I'm a business guy. Most of you know me. I have a very, very solid business background in 9 countries and, whatever. Like massive business experience. Real business experience, not corporate punching numbers experience. I'm talking like turning companies around, fixing companies, entrepreneurship, opening up my own places in different countries and different industries, and just managing 3,500 people and so on and so forth, right? Like real experience, not theory or sitting in there in the corporate headquarters punching numbers, nothing like that at all. All right. And yet still I use the spiritual side of this world to empower me and make me better and to have more impact and radiant value when I do deliver something, because I'm certain of it. Man, you know what? It's so powerful when you find out who you are. Look, grab the book, damn it. If you haven't read the first part of the book and you haven't worked out your true identity, I'm not just trying to sell you the book. If I was rich, I'd give it away. You know what I mean? Because that's what I want. That's how important it is to me that people out there realize that if all of us stop bitching at each other, stop picking at each other, stop looking for the differences in each other, start looking for the commonality so that we can work together to move forward as individuals in the collective, this world will be a whole different thing. Look, we don't need the majority of people to change the world. Every revolution only starts with one person, and then 10% of the society gets behind them and it's over, right? That's how revolutions start. One person stands up. 10% of society follows them and the revolution takes off. Right? You don't need the whole world. You don't need the whole world. So either you're going to keep doing what you're doing and you're going to buy into the victim mentality. You're going to buy into the identity politics where everybody's somebody different and they have to fight with each other and they have more rights and they have rights in cross section and this section and that section. Or you can say, I'm going to find out who I am. I'm going to drive me as the individual, me as a unique individual is going to change the world through my individuality with the collective consciousness at a higher frequency. Hell yeah. Right? You with me? You with me, brothers and sisters? I freaking hope so. I don't know where this came from today, but man, it had to be said. It had to be said. Okay, everybody, have a fantastic one, and we'll see you soon. All right? Everybody have a fantastic night, rest of your day, wherever it is that you are. And remember, it's all about quality of life. We'll see you tomorrow.